Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to add leads from Sulekha to Google Sheets. I want that whenever a new lead is generated through Sulekha, automatically the details of the same lead should be added in the form of a new row in my Google Sheets. So how we are going to do this process automatically and effortlessly? For that we will have to integrate Sulekha with Google Sheets. But because they do not have any kind of native integration between them, therefore we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software to connect both of them. Now what we are going to do, we have Sulekha in our trigger and Google Sheets in our action. So we will be connecting both of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that whenever a new lead will be generated through Sulekha, automatically the details of that same lead will be added in my Google Sheets in the form of a new row. And to learn this entire process step by step, let me take you all to my screen. So in this video, we are going to learn that how can we automatically add the details of the leads from Sulekha to our Google Sheet. Okay, so let's start learning this process step by step. First of all, in order to create the workflow, we have to come on our browser and then we have to search for pabbly.com/connect. And when we do that, this URL is going to take us towards the landing page of this software. Now here we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, you can directly sign in. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button to create your free new account, and it will take only 2 minutes. Also, at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks to explore this amazing software. Now, because I'm already an existing user, I'm clicking on sign in, and this is the all app section of Pabbly where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. Now to create this workflow, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And this will take us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all the workflows which we have created. And to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. So let's click on it. And now a dialog box is appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So let's give it a suitable name. So I have given the name as add Sulekha leads to Google Sheets automatically, just a basic name which comes into my mind. You can give any name to your workflows according to your choice. Now after giving the name, we can also select the folder in which we want to create or save this workflow. So I have already selected it as home. Now let's click on create. As we do that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us. So what are these windows? These are trigger and actions. So trigger and actions are the basic principles on which the entire workflow of this automation runs. So basically the automation of Pabbly Connect runs on these two principles, trigger and action, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. Now whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to initiate the entire workflow, and the action is going to follow that command. So here in this workflow, we are going to take Sulekha in our trigger and Google Sheets in our action. And we want that as soon as a response of a new lead is captured through webhook here in Pabbly Connect, automatically by using that response, a new row should be added in Google Sheets so that a record could be created. Okay, so let's start creating this workflow. First of all, we have to select our trigger application, which is going to be Sulekha. So let's select it. And now we have to select our trigger event. So trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to be triggered. Okay, so we only have one option here, that is new lead. So when we select new lead as our trigger event, this workflow is going to be triggered whenever a new lead will be captured. So let's select the trigger event. So now we can find that a webhook URL is provided to us. So what we are supposed to do, we have to copy this webhook URL and then we have to configure it in our Sulekha account. And for that, you have to reach out to your account manager from Sulekha. Why we have to do that? Because for creating any integration with Sulekha, we are required to contact our Sulekha team first. Okay, and it is written once they activate the subscription, you will start receiving the leads data in webhook response here. So when you will send this webhook URL to your contact person of Sulekha, then they will activate your subscription, and once they will activate your subscription, you will start receiving the leads data in webhook response here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so just copy this webhook URL, and once your Sulekha subscription will be activated, automatically you will receive the response here. Okay, so as you can find that I have already received the response here along with all the details of the lead. So here in the same manner, the response is going to be captured through Sulekha once the subscription is activated. Okay, so now what is our purpose? Our purpose is to add all the details which we have received from Sulekha leads to our Google Sheet. Okay, so for that I have already prepared one spreadsheet which is named as Sulekha leads, and it contains the following fields: first name, last name, email, phone number, location, category and area. All the details which we have received from. So you can also receive the details of Sulekha leads in the customized format according to your choice. You can add all those details in your spreadsheet. So what is going to happen? Once we will integrate this spreadsheet with Sulekha by using Pabbly Connect, automatically all the responses all the details of the Sulekha leads which we are receiving in Pabbly Connect are going to be captured here in the form of a new row, and all this process is going to be done automatically without any manual process once we will set up this automation. Okay, so we are going to select the same spreadsheet in Pabbly Connect. For that, first of all, let's select our action application as Google Sheets, and in our action event we have to select add new row, as we want that data should be added in the form of a new row in our Google Sheet. Okay, let's click on connect, and now from the given options I am going to select add new connection to build a fresh connection with Google Sheet. If you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that, but before making this connection, always keep login to your Google Sheet so that Pabbly Connect can automatically detect the account. Okay, now click on sign in with Google, and here we have to select the account. So I have selected the account, and now Pabbly Connect is asking for the permission to access our Google Sheet. Let's click on allow, and automatically our authorization is successful. So our Google Sheet is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now let's move on, and here in this field now we have to select our spreadsheet. So let's select our spreadsheet from the drop down, and this is the spreadsheet named as Sulekha leads. So let's select it. And after selecting the spreadsheet, the sheet is also selected, as we have only created sheet 1 in this spreadsheet. Okay, so here let's move on, and now we have to enter the details of the Sulekha leads. So how we are going to do that? We have received all the details in Sulekha response, so we are going to use the same response in order to map the details one by one here. For that, we do not have to take much efforts. We just have to select our previous step like this, and here we can find all the responses. So first of all, we have to enter the first name. So let's select the first name like this, and it is mapped. Now because we have mapped the first name instead of entering it manually, every time a new response is going to be captured from Sulekha in Pabbly Connect, automatically this field is going to be changed with the new response, that is with the first name of another lead. Okay, but if we will enter this data manually, then it will become static and it is not going to change with every new response. Then the workflow is going to stuck due to dynamic details. So here, because we know that we are not going to change anything manually again and again in this workflow, therefore we use mapping so that it could be done automatically. Okay, now let's map the last name also in the same manner. So here is the last name, it is mapped, email, phone number, location, category, and the area. Okay, so here we have mapped all the details successfully. Now after entering all the details, let's click on save and send test request, and we have received the response. So because we have received the response, let's go and check on our spreadsheet, and yes, we can find that automatically all the details of the leads which we have received from Sulekha are added over here in the form of a new row. So that means our workflow is perfectly successful. So we have successfully built an integration between Sulekha and Google Sheets. So in the same manner, you have to follow the steps and build the integration between Sulekha and Google Sheets so that automatically all the details of the leads could be captured here in your spreadsheet. Okay, so now whenever a new response will be captured through Sulekha leads, automatically without any manual process, a new row will be added in the same spreadsheet along with all the details. Okay, so this was the full workflow, and these are the steps which we have to follow in order to create this workflow. Now this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can easily integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can easily email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can easily reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you are having any pricing related issue with Pabbly Connect, you can easily reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel to learn more such automation.